A woman from Vietnam, I think.
Yep. Did you
Carrie,
see?
what's your deal?
Hang on. I think I'm. Give me just a minute. And I'll be done. I think. But if you guys
Okay.
can talk for like 2 more minutes, I think I just got us live. I just need to go check.
See if Nikki's still in the room and see if they want to come up.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Nikki, do you want to come up
Nikki comes
and
and chats with us.
do you want to come up and talk?
I mean, just do it and she'll say yes or no.
Oh,
But
that's true.
we'll continue to talk until then. Excuse me.
And Machiavelli is here also. I don't know if you want to talk to Machiavelli. And
Yeah.
we should talk. Art, remind me after I'm done with this. We should talk about uh, Festus. I want to talk about him again too. Remind me that.
Okay. Like privately or in public?
Either way.
Okay.
So, anyways, we're talking about whatever. Mostly, I'm talking about my experiences with CPTSD and autism. And if you want to come talk to us live and talk about any of that stuff, that's great. And if you qualify, also mail order brides, right? And my lack of experience with those, but now I don't. I had to think about it then, but now I know I don't need one because I no longer feel like I no longer feel unworthy. Like I'm now indifferent, which is a much better feeling than unworthy. And not always indifferent, but just like the outcome. Like I'm not. Like I don't think a person is going to make me okay. I guess is kind of the difference. Is I'm not trying to fill some. Damn it, that kind of sounds terrible. I'm not worried about it anymore, so it's going better. I think your 2 minutes are up, Carrie.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just
Oh, are
checking.
you?
I'm checking the other channels to see that worked. So far, I checked Kick, and we are live on Kick
Yeah.
through Restream through OBS instead of through the other. So that's progress. That means at least it worked one way, and
Okay. So please like the live if you are enjoying it. If you're really enjoying it, consider sharing it with your friends, or even consider coming and talking to us live here. And if you enjoy it, you can always go elsewhere. Don't bitch. Nobody cares. Right? None of us are gonna respond to you complaining, except to ridicule you and get rid of you quickly. Ronnie, how you doing?
I'm good.
What's happening in Tennessee today?
Nothing. I got today off. I'm in the bed right now.
Oh yeah, you're taking it easy today.
Yeah.
That's always good. You got plans for your day off, or are you just plain resting?
I'm gonna go play golf here in a little bit.
That is a popular sport amongst lawyers. I played left.
I've been playing since I was like 5.
Oh yeah. Oh, kind of a family outing, or just with friends?
Yeah, my parents' house was like right behind the golf course, so yeah.
Yeah, that certainly would make a difference. Here, yeah, I was just not good at sports, so I would.
I
was
played
only wrestling.
I played baseball too and basketball.
I was a fat kid.
so you know what though, Art? Theoretically, there should be a chat bot now that has all the chats combined.
Okay, the purple thing next to you.
No, it's not on TikTok. TikTok can't see it because I can't feed backwards to TikTok. That's the only one that it doesn't work for. But everybody else should be able to see all the chats. So you would have to go to one of the other platforms if you want to see all the chats.
Amazing. But does that include the TikTok chat?
No.
No.
Let me think about that.
All my friends are here, Carrie.
Yeah.
Makes it hard. If only I had met you on another platform, none of this would be so difficult like I'm making it. I only played real golf one time. When I was a teenager, my brother took me to a 3-hole golf course.
Yeah, par 3.
Yeah. And I got a birdie. I beat him, and then he just said I lied. And then he never played golf with me again.
Did you cheat though?
No. I got onto the green and won. It was like a 100-yard shot, and I got lucky. I got on the green and won, and I sank it because it was only like.
How is he calling you a liar then?
Because he's a piece of shit. Because he
Okay, I
couldn't
got
believe that I could beat him.
Yes. He literally sat there and watched you sink it in 2 and called you a liar.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is a piece of shit.
He's a piece of shit.
Okay,
like
so
my dad.
Right now, I just moved it around. The reason that it doesn't include the TikTok chat is because TikTok it's forcing me to have the little 8 square at the bottom, so I can't use the side by side.
What are we talking about?
I see the chat right there. I see a purple chat. That's
I know, that's what I'm saying. But so for me to use this
she's like really hung up on getting this live on like every social
That's
media.
cool. I didn't know. I'm just asking.
Oh no, it is cool, but I'm very impatient. And then when she wants to talk about it and then disrupts the conversation, like then I'm like,
don't say that. Let her talk about it.
Yeah, but right now we're on 5 other social media platforms because of it.
Well,
so.
but I mean, people like me because I'm childish and moody.
So the thing is that like what I'm saying is like this box, there's the main purple chat box that's TikTok. The other can you guys see the other one?
No, but I bet you could put it in next to that purple box if you made yourself smaller. Like if you shrank your square down to the size of ours, right? And then made more space. And in fact, just got rid of the TikTok chat and put the other chat where the TikTok chat is on your purple box. Then that would make sense.
I'll just have to work on that.
But the text has to be bigger because I can't read it. I can barely read the TikTok chat when that's
going.
Like I
have to work on getting that chat to you guys, but first I needed to get them all combined into one.
Lisa Burton 1003 joined.
Did they say they wanted to talk to us?
User 584.
There's Lisa Burton 1003.
9
Holy
7.
So what I was my point was that like see the boxes at the bottom, all the guest boxes. Like I can't decide exactly how I want those arranged. Like right now I can have it put my other chat bot on top of those, but like if there's another guest that comes in, it's gonna put it over there instead of putting it in one of the empty ones below.
Right, and you need that for the other places. Like you need the TikTok chat up for the other.
Correct.
places.
Right, because they can't see it.
What's
that
neon light say?
You could so that the other places can see how we're responding.
Right.
And what I'm saying is, I think it would be more useful to have other chats where that is, if that's possible, or do you know?
Fuck, I just messed that all up.
I'm not going to hold it against you, Carrie.
I know.
I wish I had as much hair as you, A.
I mean, I'll shave it off and send it to you.
No, I'm just saying I'm jealous of it. I'm losing mine.
Well,
it's actually I've actually lost it. I'm just hanging on with scraps.
I'm maybe thinning a little, but
No,
I've evaded the
you
mom's
have a
side of the
nice,
family.
thick, lustrous head of hair.
Yeah, I did. I unfortunately got the narcissist, but the narcissist with nice hair. So, but then like I got the curly hair, and it's just a little bit harder to take care of. And plus, like in the '70s, everyone had like straight hair. That was like the thing. Or maybe it was just another thing that my
What?
brother would like make fun of me about.
Straight? Oh, okay.
Plus, he was like, well, he was like super cute, and all the girls liked him, even though he was like a psycho. And they just had no idea. Like, I don't even know what he did to me. He says that he did a bunch of shit to me that I don't remember, and I'm pretty sure like I'm compartmentalized, and I don't. That's the other thing. Like, I'm compartmentalized, so I don't know what happened to me in the past.
Blocked it out.
Well as, yeah, and so I'm working on that stuff now. We started a thing called shadow work, based on Jung, Carl Jung, the early psychiatrist, talking about sort of the things that you hide from yourself and trying to expose those things.
When you said Carl Jung, I immediately thought of the movie Blow with Johnny Depp. His name's George Jung. Spelled with a J the same way.
That's a great movie. I really like that movie.
Oh, it's one of my favorites. Pee Wee Herman's in it.
I know. Pee Wee Herman was great in that. That was good to see that guy. Let's see how it is out there.
R.I.P. Pee Wee, by the way.
Huh?
R.I.P. Pee Wee.
I know, right?
Dude, I had a Pee Wee impersonator for my 5th birthday.
Ron?
He came to my 5th birthday. I ain't joking. He's like, some guy came and going, ah.
Yep.
I believe you.
Here's some of my outdoor cats.
Yeah, I had the pull string Pee Wee doll too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's hilarious. I used to have big shoes that I would dance in, like Pee Wee Herman, when I was in high school.
Platform shoes.
Yeah, like there was I found a pair of platform shoes in the closet. Like I didn't buy them. They were just like,
You put on tequila.
no, because I just wore them to high school, and then I just did the dance where I'm like,
Yeah, to the song Tequila.
I mean, I think I hummed it because I didn't have access to, I didn't have access to the.
Talk about an annoying song. Is
What,
Tequila?
tequila?
Yes,
I don't think so.
it's annoying.
A boring song? I listen
No,
to
it's an annoying song.
Oh, annoying. You think? Why? Why does it annoy you? Or you just want more words?
Well, there's how many lyrics do you think are in that song? One, and it's Tequila.
I think it's great. It's an easy sing-along song. It's easier than most songs.
You know what it makes me think of? The Sandlot when they're all puking on each other.
I don't remember that one.
The Sandlot, the movie?
I remember it being out, and I want to think that it was contemporaneous with, I think it was late 80s, early 90s, but I'm not really sure.
Early 90s, 93.
So I was 20, and I was deep within a cloud of pot smoke by then. So I think I was.
Hey, I ain't never left that cloud. Don't be knocking that.
I'm not. I'm just saying, I don't think that. Well, number one, as a nerdy kid, I wasn't interested in sports, so a movie about sports was doubly. And by the time I was 20, I think it was a sports movie about kids.
The Sandlot, it's more like the Wonder Years. It's like a coming of age.
Right, but at the time, I was too shallow to appreciate that. I was just like, if it didn't involve me hanging around with girls or getting high, then I just wasn't into it. So, and I didn't really know how to get with girls, so if it didn't involve me getting high in some way, I just wasn't going to do it. Because I was early on with the things you're not supposed to talk about on TikTok.
Tequila.
Yeah. I might have whistled it, but you know, like the tequila song was playing
Dude,
in my
I
head.
was on a live last night with 3 people who couldn't whistle, and I was trying to teach them how to whistle for like 30 minutes.
That sounds excruciating.
Well,
Anyway,
yeah, I was
I
bored.
can't always whistle. Like sometimes I'll try to whistle and I just
There was
fail.
one guy, he was like getting mad. He couldn't
Oh my
whistle. And a girl was making fun of him.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was trying to help him out.
Could she whistle?
No, neither one of them could, but she was laughing
on
at
over
him,
here if you're my
trying to whistle.
I feed you all the time and you're still like all coy with me. You should know I ain't gonna mess with you by now. I'm hanging out outside and there's an outdoor cat here. You see it?
Yep.
Yep.
What up, Calico?
Yeah. No, it's not calico. It's just gray and white. I think it's a boy and it's
What's calico even mean? I just thought calico meant like just a mixed. You don't even know what the cat is. Calico.
No, you do. Calicos are always at least white.
Well, calico's
or white, gray, and or white, black, and orange, or white, gray, and orange. One of those two. I think it's white, gray, maybe black and orange. But they're
I
always.
always thought calico was just like a barn cat. You didn't even know what it
Calico's
was.
specific. It's those. It's like 3 colors mixed, and it's always a female for whatever genetic reason. It's I guess probably some of the colors for calico are just carried on that particular gene or that chromosome.
What about a donkey and a mule?
A donkey and a mule? It depends on which one's the male and which one's the female. So
I know.
I don't know which is which, but I know the mule is the more useful one. And I think
the mule can carry more weight.
I think the mule is the female donkey and the male horse. And then the opposite or the reverse is called.
You can't breed a donkey.
Yeah, you can breed a donkey. You can't breed a mule because mules are sterile.
No, I'm sorry. A donkey can't breed.
Donkeys can breed. Otherwise, we wouldn't have donkeys.
No, you can make a donkey, but they can't breed themselves.
That's mules. Mule is
okay. My bad.
Yeah, or hinny. Hinny is the other one, but it's not as useful because it's the opposite one where the opposite parent is male.
You laughing at Gary?
Just y'all, just listening to your conversation.
I mean, it's good conversation.
It feels very like who's on
stuff.
first. You know what I mean?
I mean, it is a little like who's on first,
Yeah.
but
I'm in the stands.
you're doing fine.
Yeah.
You're entertaining. We'll invite you back. I mean, if you weren't cool, we would have invited you to leave by now, or we would have been like, "Oh, sorry, we've got to restart. We're bye."
Well, don't do that to me.
I'm not, because you're like talking and you're like interesting.
Yeah,
and not.
you're fun.
Mostly, like I'm a dopamine junkie, so if you're dull, I just can't deal with it.
I'm a dopamine junkie.
I cannot handle boredom, right?
And he's not kidding. He can't be bored for like 10 seconds.
Oh, I know. No, I sit here and let him go for about 10 minutes. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
I get it. I get it.
How are you? I think it might be the Sonia I met the other day. If you want to come up, let us know. Tap one of the request boxes, and we'll tear Carrie away from whatever the hell she's doing and make her respond to that.
Carrie's getting us on all platforms.
She is not, but she's getting us on more.
She's trying.
Yeah.
She is trying.
Well, I got us on a platform called...
How many are we on?
Well, I got us on a platform called D Live also. So we're on this one plus...
D Live?
Yeah, so we're on...
D Live, if you know what I'm saying.
Plus Trovo, Twitch, Kick...
Unless you're like that.
I know Twitch and Kick.
I'm like that.
Twitch, Kick, YouTube, and I'm forgetting one.
We're on YouTube.
Tromo, your favorite
Nobody
one.
watches us. Like, I don't have any viewers, but we're there.
You do on Tromo. You've got viewers here and on Tromo, and that's it.
Yeah. Some days people show up other places, but not usually.
No, well, I mean, it's you're still it's still new, and you still have to be consistent and not sit there and fix it.
Right, like I haven't been trying to get people to show up because I don't want people to show up and they just not be there. So.
Sure.
I know you're going through a divorce. Hey, you got any kids?
Me?
He does.
Oh no,
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
nope. This never happened.
I have 2 kids on the books and 3 off.
What the fuck does that
I
mean?
might have. Hello, how are you? Welcome, LB2. If you are,
Carrie, you got any kids?
Yeah, I got
which
it.
you are,
I
you
have
can
3
come
kids.
talk to us live if you'd like.
Legitimate on the books?
Hello, Lone Star Fizzin'
yeah.
Christina.
Oh,
I
you
can make that
I don't
name
even. What
alive.
does that even mean?
Lone Star
I'm
Fizzin'
joking.
Christina. You could ask
On
her.
the books.
I don't know. Assuming
On
that-
the books and off the books means I've got 3 that I claim and 3 I don't.
I might have some that I've never claimed or been informed about. 'Cause
I'm
I was
joking.
kind of an
I'm
asshole.
kidding. I don't have any kids.
I'm not.
You don't have any
I'm
kids at
not
all?
kidding at all.
No, none.
I was
know of.
not.
Okay.
When I did get late,
I mean, I did go to Panama City and a lot when I was younger.
You
So
left
you might
something
have
behind.
kids. You don't have any kids that you know about at the moment.
Yeah.
At the moment, no.
Well, that's 2 of us.
Now that we're all on all these platforms, the chicken's probably gonna come home to roost.
Yeah. Well, I've got the one kid on here. I've adopted one of the users here.
Adopt
Like,
me.
I have a TikTok son. Son, I hope you're lurking. I know.
You're
I
like-
know. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Just hit me up when I'm doing woodworking. All right.
Adopt me. I'm 37 and a personal injury lawyer. Adopt me.
Let's see here. I'm 51, so yeah, that works. I'm gonna
Yeah.
use my
You
second.
can be
son.
my dad.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean-
fine. I mean, seriously, I don't talk to half of my immediate family. I only talk to my mom still. I'm not even sure.
Who's
Like-
your TikTok son?
7.
Really?
Mhm.
All right.
His name's 7.
His TikTok name is 7.
Dude, that's from Seinfeld.
No.
Yeah, no. George Costanza wants to name his kid 7 after Mickey Mantle.
No, this guy's into numerology, and so you'll see quite a few.
I am. Don't even get me on numbers for real.
Well,
don't.
So I don't want to because I don't. It doesn't. And
No,
well,
I
like
have-
I like.
I have a
I like
weird
math, but I
infatuation
don't
with
like numerology or trying to create connections where I don't actually see any.
That's my problem.
Is he ever gonna come back on my show?
I think that there's hope, honestly, because yeah, like you've talked to many people, you've talked to me and you've talked to others that tell you the same stuff, right?
I guess.
About what your ultimate goals should be, about what the important thing is here, right?
Right.
And people will be upset if they don't get their way, right? And they might retreat, they might feel sorry for themselves, right? And I know you guys just want me to feed you. And now, like, if you let me pet you, I'll be more likely to feed you guys. Oh, you're just going to pet each other. You know, those cats are so gay.
Are you talking about him not getting in his way, or are you talking about me not getting in my way?
Good question. You do get your way because it's your show, right?
Right.
But if and I'm not even talking about him getting his way. I'm talking about the very nature of what you're doing here and what your priorities are, right? And if your priority is good, if your goals, if the things that you're working towards are good, it's going to flow and it's going to feel good. And if not, it's going to be like moving through Jello. It's going to be like trying to walk across flypaper, right?
everything's going to seem slow and frustrating. And but
Well, I
if
mean,
I'm doing the thing,
I think the goals
that
have always been good, but it still has seemed slow and frustrating. So I don't know that I think that all jives.
well, you also shoot yourself in the foot a lot.
Dang.
Well, I mean, like we are honest with each other.
I get it.
We try to not bullshit each other, and sometimes it's me. Sometimes it's Carrie being like, "Aren't you being a big baby?"
You know what my problem is?
Yeah. What?
I bullshit myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do
No,
that.
I lie to myself
Yeah.
24/7.
That's what we do the worst. We bullshit ourselves the worst. That's why we need
Mhm.
somebody else to tell us the truth.
Sometimes, yeah, because and a lot of times, someone that cares about us, and sometimes someone that's indifferent, right? But yeah, we can't live in a vacuum. Can't live by ourselves. We need other people because we're social animals.
I live in an
And-
abyssal.
Huh?
I said I live in an abyssal vacuum.
Well, I mean, that's the thing is you probably do that for a reason. I know I'm pretty lonely and I've been lonely all my life. And the reason is that I didn't trust anyone and everyone was going to hurt me because that's all I knew.
I've gotten used to being lonely.
Huh?
I said I've gotten used to being lonely.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting used to not being lonely.
That's good too.
It's better than being lonely because it's what I've always wanted and what I've always strove for by making more money or doing my job better. I thought that it was going to earn me, the respect and love of people around me, and it doesn't.
I think I want to be alone though.
I'm going to be a lot more alone than I used to be because
I grew up not being lonely, and now that I'm older, I want to be.
I grew up alone all the time because I could not let anyone in because I was programmed to reject help, because I was programmed not to seek help. I was programmed that mental health care was fraud. So I had to overcome a lot of that before I could even get help. I was in therapy for years before I even tried medications. And as soon as I tried medications, it was night and day. Like my life improved immeasurably. And I resisted it for years and years and years, even though it was fairly obvious to the people around me, at least to my second therapist, I think, and definitely to my third. But again, like certain symptoms for like my CPTSD were completely masked by the autism ADHD, because when you have trouble relating to people and you're autistic or you have ADHD, chances are that the problem is that. But in my case, it was something else altogether, that because I did such a good job of fitting in, because I did for a long time such a good job of masking, right? Just faking who I was, creating roles for different things that I had to do, and suppressing my own needs, my own desires. Until the mask started breaking, right? Because you work long enough and you're gaslit hard enough. If the lies that you're forced to live with become big enough, you just can't do it anymore. The cognitive dissonance becomes too great, and you just can't.
Cognitive dissonance.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it's something you live with all the time, right? As someone that like knows
You know
how
what
to
my favorite Pearl Jam song is? Dissidents.
No. Dissidents?
Yes.
Yes. That's a good one.
Dissidents is here.
That's a different word though. That rhymes with it, sort of.
Cognitive dissonance.
No, it's dissonance, not dissidents. It's a different concept.
That's two different words?
Yeah. Dissidents is like protesters,
Oh, okay. So that's what Pearl Jam's singing about.
Yeah, cognitive dissonance is when you are
really dumb
expected to believe things that are apparently false.
I feel real dumb.
No, you're fine. Like my particular brand of autism is like mostly language because I didn't have access to emotions, so I had to come up with elaborate ways to explain things to myself or to argue for more support when it came time to argue for more support. Also, I was forced to play Scrabble for a long time when I was a kid until I got good at it, and then I wasn't allowed to play Scrabble.
You play Wordle?
Not right now. I did for a while, and it was pretty cool.
I bet you're awesome at Wordle.
I was okay. I guessed. I think I
That's
had
the guy who's awesome
that
at
were
it.
like 3 or 2. I got it in because I got lucky, or the clue was good.
You talk about Wordle like I do golf.
I'm
not that good. I ain't really that good.
No, it's a game that I don't like as much as other games, so it's not like one of my
It's not challenging enough.
Yeah, I really like playing Magic. You ever played Magic?
No.
Well, you might not like it. Depends on how much you like arguing about rules or reading.
Yeah, I'm not into that.
It's a big reader. I also like poker.
No, hey, I'm a big poker guy.
I'm not a big poker guy. I'm a good enough poker guy to stay out of the casino, but I can dominate most home games.
Dissident.
Yeah, cognitive dissonance is when an idea is inconsistent with other ideas. Like a thing has to be broken. Like your brain has to break to believe a thing.
Right.
It's like if you and I are on a walk outside and you look up at the sky and you see it's blue, and I keep insisting that it's yellow, and if you don't agree with me, you're going to lose your job. Right? Well, you may not understand because you got your own shingle, but right? Which is also, you may not understand because you got your own shingle. Shit. But here comes the fucking echo, which is also do whatever you want. You may not undo whatever you did. Your own shingle, shit. But here comes the fucking echo, which is also do whatever you want. You may not undo whatever you did.
What happened?
Okay, it's better.
Yeah. What's up?
Did he leave?
I think he muted himself.
Oh my God, that's the amount of patience that he has. That's so frustrating. It's like if I push one button and one thing goes wrong, like.
How do you know this guy?
From doing this.
Okay, I'm just asking. He's cool.
For quite a long time, he just he's autistic. He just doesn't have a lot of patience for things, especially when it's like auditory.
I get it. I
yeah,
get it.
But like that, the echo thing really drives him crazy.
That loop set him off.
It did, but. Do you mind hanging out while I test this so I can test it and try to get it working? Because I think I know how to fix this thing, and I'm getting really close, but I can't do it by myself, and I can't do it when I'm not live, and so it's really hard to like get it done. You know what I mean? He's like,
you gotta talk to me. You gotta entertain me though. You gotta talk to me.
Oh, well.
Talk good to me.
Yeah. That's so funny. He's got the patience of like a 2-year-old. So I think what I have to do is so I had somebody helping me with this the other day, and he told me what setting I needed to change. I just need time to do it. Hang on.
He said my interface locked up. He said my interface locked up. He said my interface locked up.
Now,
He
how
said
do
my
I?
interface locked up. He said my interface locked up.
It's like for some reason it keeps adding an extra audio on here on my mixer, and I can't get it to stop doing it. So hang out with me, please, just for a second. Did you come back?
He's back.
Oh, here. Sorry.
A dissident is here.
Yeah, I'm a dissident. That's for sure.
Was that you leaving, or was that you getting kicked out?
I had to restart because
His
it
interface locked
when I
up.
went to mute myself to stop the echo, and then it wouldn't let
He had a
me.
locked up interface.
Yeah.
Oh.
Huh?
I said, I feel like y'all are a lot smarter than I am.
No, I just know different stuff than you. And
Wow. That's a
like,
that's a
like
nice
I had
way to
no
put it.
I had
That's a
no
nice
social
way to
life growing up, so I watched a lot of TV. I know a lot of '80s trivia, but believe you me, it's not fun to win all of those '80s
Hey,
trivia.
let's do 80s trivia, me and you right now.
We want to do trivia.
And don't run if it starts to echo. If it starts to echo, I promise I will take it down within like 15 seconds. You just have to let me do it, okay? Sometimes I can't get to it that fast. Sometimes I'm in a different screen and I just can't get back to it that fast. Well, you can.
Killed within 5, so I didn't leave.
I think it might have been 7 seconds, though.
One of the first shows I did. I don't know what you're referring to, LB2, but I just saw that comment.
He's talking about the Fillmore East.
Oh, okay. Like you did a show at the Fillmore East? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It's hard for me to keep up with
hard
that.
for me
If
to-
you want to join us and
keep up with
hard
that.
for me
Play
to
this
echo
to
game. Join us so we
Well,
constantly
that's
get more
fun.
echoes.
Play this
echo game. Keep
Join
having
us
to
so
deal
we
with
constantly
this
get more
stimulated
echoes.
concept where we're pretending to be members of the Talking Heads. Letting the days go by, let the water hold you.
My favorite
Machiavelli, how are you?
is the Swamp.
Huh?
My favorite Talking Head song is the Swamp.
The Swamp. How's that one go?
I don't know. I'm gonna play it though. Can't remember. Letting the days go by.
I don't think that's the Swamp.
No, it's not. That's what you were singing.
That's letting the days go by. I don't know the